What's up, guys? It's Burning Sofa here, and today we're back with Reddit Entitled Parents 2. So yep, we're back on the Reddit Entitled Parents side of Reddit today. And yep, I'm excited to see how this video goes. The last one went down as a treat. You guys enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. So let's go. This time, Karen and her crotch fruit invited themselves to a BBQ and insisted I help them move in. Alright. So you folks have asked for more Karen stories, and who am I to deny you? Let's go back 1 year ago to the gated master planned community I live in. Most of the neighbours in the tract of the community I live in had moved in. My wife and I decided why not throw a BBQ, meet the neighbours. The day of the barbecue, a moving van pulled up and out came Karen, wearing a LuLaRoe leggings, her hair in a classic Speak to Manager cut, and a Starbucks coffee in hand. She got out and marched over, seeing me in my garage. Karen, hey you, I'm a single mother, just got divorced. I need you to help move some of my heavy things. Cute deer in the headlight. I'm getting ready to toast a barbecue, but I guess I can help lift some of the heavy things. Karen, oh, a big barbecue, lovely, we love barbecue. What time should we be there? Well, trying to think of the nicest way to tell her, no. It's been planned for a while and we've kind of already got the food we need. Karen, oh, no worries, my kids do not eat much and my father, I will eat anything. She starts pulling me over while I silently will my life to come out of the house. So you married? Hopeful look in her eyes. Yes, very happily. Get denied. Karen, she found. Well, there's bound to be lots of single men at your party, right? No, everyone is a couple, save a few older women and one older man. So, this heavy stuff. Here comes my dad with the U-Haul. So he pulls over, the kids get out. The younger one screeching, the older one exclaiming the house looked like S. At this point, I am wondering if I should try and run for it. The father noticed me and explains, thank God no way I can carry this stuff. I ended up helping for an hour, and thankfully my wife, who was now up, she works nights, was looking for me. I gleefully ran home, thankful I never told her the time of the party. Queued 7, and we were all lights buzzed, food consumed hanging by the pool. When the doorbell rings, it's Karen, the kids who were fighting, and her poor father, who looked like this was the last place he wanted to be. Hi, I hope you all have lots of food. We're starving. Well, I explained to you we only had enough for those who invited. Karen, what? You couldn't save us 4 hot dogs? 4 hot dogs? My kids are hungry. Karen's dad, come on, I'll take us for pizza. Kids cheer. Karen, way to make my family feel welcome. She then turns and walks off. Daddy, that is why you actually try and confirm things before you just do stuff. My music is too gay, the army shows up. This looks very interesting. Alright. My music is too gay, the army shows up. All the classic players with a guest appearance from Brother. Scene 1, the parking lot. The official movie. It's a nice day in June. The sun is shining, birds are singing. My brother has an event he's working at the local park. Me being a uni student, I don't have classes in June, so I go to pick him up. However, I am early, and they are. Running behind. No worries, I'll just kick back, roll down the window and listen to my tunes, and read my book while I wait. Now, the place I was jamming to is called Girl Gang. It's basically like songs by girls about liking other girls, and other similar girl/girl themes. Well, I myself am gay and in love, so I like songs that are about my type of love. Simple yes, apparently no. Sorry about the stuttering. I got very confused with that sentence. Let's carry on. Season 2, The Knock. Oh yes, I had my windows down, but the music was at 20 on the volume. Out of 100, so not overly loud. Knock knock on my windshield. Me, oh hey, can I help you? EM. Yes. Turn that music off. It's far too gay to be playing. What? Me. What? EM. Your music is gay. Me. And? EM. You can't play it. EM. Why? Because other people will hear it. That was not super graphic, sexual, and there was no bad language. All very low key, not I kissed a girl and I liked it. More are we sisters in cause of lovers I can't tell. Well, I can't turn it down. I can turn it down, sorry it was too loud. EM, don't play it at all. There are children here. What if you turn them, she whispers like, be the same as killing them all. Oh, okay, I'll change it. EM, thank you. EM3, the new DJ. I switched to my Fast and Furious playlist. Best movies ever, don't up me. EM returns. You can't play race or jog rap at the park. I switched to Daft Punk. EM returns. You can't play electric scary music. I switched to Hamilton playlist. EM returns. The rap equals bad and getting to cursing. I switched to Disney Count playlist. EM returns. If I play Disney, I might attract children to my car. Give up and put on a podcast and start reading my book. You actually kidding me? You have put Disney on and she's a game. Oh my gosh. Scene 4, the cop. Now at this point I've been at the park for 40 minutes. Again, I was early and bro was late. I've given up on music and I'm listening to the podcast views. All pretty family friendly stuff. A little out there but overall okay. I also have the windows up to block the noise. Cop pulls in, knocks on my window. Me. Hello, sir. Cop. Hello, we have a call about a woman in white car here trying to disturb and attract children into her car. Fitting your description, can I please explain why you're here? So I do tell the story of me being early, bro being late, and how I've playing some questionable music before changed it when asked. Cop goes to EM. What do you mean she did nothing wrong? She's trying to get children to join the devil. At this point, I'm like, nah, screw this crap. And text bro saying, dude, what you at? He says he'll be there soon. I tell him I want to dip out and I go to Mackie D's to wait for him. He says, no, I'm just picking up my gear now and I'll treat you to Mackie D's if you wait. The end. So bro leaves, I roll up my windows and just wait. Bro says he'll be here soon. EM comes back and starts screaming her head off about how I'm a danger to children. That a woman my age should not be in a park for kids. That I'm going to burn in. And that if I don't leave, she'll make me leave. I see bro coming from over the hill. Finally, EMs goes wide and runs away. Why? Because bro was doing some basic training on a workshop thing with the military as a demonstration to the public. Still in his full combat gear with several other dressed the same. Bro gets in car. Took you long enough. I had to deal with crazy lady I had to deal with. Bro, probably the same on that got pissed when we didn't let our kids touch the weapons. I rode out of the park and had to Mackie D's for a drink, playing my gay music the whole way. Yes, that shows just stick your ground, don't really care, and carry on. Yeah, okay. But we've already got tickets. This is not the most egregious EP story, but I still remember it many years later. So here it is. I think it fits in title because of the astonished reaction of the parents. LTDR at bottom. I was a struggling art student going to college and still living with my parents. Out of the blue, the new neighbours next door asked me to babysit at the last minute. I had some sort of art deadline I was working on. Told them that they assured me that I could still get my art project done because their kid was super easy to care for. So I reluctantly agreed. The kid was sweet and no problem, but right in the middle of the evening the parents came stomping home, separately, obviously having some sort of martial difficulty. I don't remember what was all said and done. It wasn't too violent or screaming or anything, but it was very awkward and uncomfortable. They curtly told me to stay as they went through their drama, coming in and out of the house. I didn't know what I was supposed to do in the midst of all this weird drama, so I just wanted to go back home so bad. And the thing that was the most that I didn't have a moment to work on that project. that they promised I had time to do. They paid me, but I was still screwed on all of the time that I lost. That was that, and they didn't ask me to babysit again. I wasn't really in the habit to babysit in the neighbourhood anyway. Then many months later, on the night of something huge event in the area, think like attending an Oscar Awards gala or something, the neighbours come over and ask me to babysit again, because they're going to the gala. That night, last minute, right then and again, I have some deadline that I'm working hard to meet. I can see the way this is going to go. I'm not going to be fooled twice. I firmly declined in polite, quiet words. The mum was found. She kept on spluttering. We have tickets like that was suddenly my problem. I had to keep telling her no. She didn't seem to understand that my concern over meeting my deadline was more important than her having tickets some event. She didn't comprehend that I didn't believe her when she assured me that I could still work on my project while babysitting. I kept on saying no until she went away. That they never asked me to babysit after that, much to my relief. Oh, and then there's more about the story. Edit, okay. I have remembered a few more things about that will flesh out the story a little. The big deadline was an upcoming art show. That was an important opportunity for me. I'd been doing counting on that particular weekend to get a lot done. When EM came over to babysit, I was, hell no, but lady, not tonight. Coupled with the fact that they were so weird and uncomfortable for the first time I babysat, I was adamant. After I told her no a few times, I remember walking away from the door. She was still standing on the porch. She was still yelling after me. This huge, big event. She just couldn't believe it. I was a wimp and ordinarily would have felt more guilty had it been anyone else. But after the last babysitting experience, oh no. Yeah, I think I understand that. It's just, well, it wasn't really standing around, but it's kind of like just attempting not to do anything bad. Oh gosh, alright, this looks extreme. I was 14 when this happened. It was during chemistry when we had to go to lab to learn about neutralization of acid and alkali. Simple stuff really. The cast. EM, EK's mother. EK, classmate, also 14. FT, female chemistry teacher. MT, male chemistry teacher. We're a banded class, so that there were 2 teachers. DM, discipline master, so then there must be me, because me. The class was arranged in a way that I'm sitting directly in front of EK. I couldn't switch because we're arranged via index number and cross-gender and a bunch of other factors. Basically, I couldn't change my seat. On the desk we had, as far as I can remember, a bunch of bottles containing chemicals, mainly alkalis and acids. Weak acid, base acid. EK was a classic I don't give a S about school boy, and constantly getting into trouble for talking in class, disrupting lessons, not handing in homework. You get the point, everyone has had this one person in class before. EK goes on as usual until MT confronts EK about why he isn't doing the experiments. It's just a simple adding acid into alkali. See something happen. But EK simply just ignores MT. MT gets a little frustrated and saying things like, the experiment help your part. No, it was pair work. Stop being lazy. EK simply replied, go away. EM continued to pester him. Wait, before I carry on, I just don't know. How come EK doesn't get told off just by going go away to a teacher? Like, that's slightly extreme in like my version, I guess. EM continued to pester him to do the experiment for a good 2 minutes. Then EK got super triggered and smashed the table before wiping away the bottles, chemicals, which unluckily got me splattered in. But I believe was dilute sulfuric acid, according to one of my friends. Thought I was going to die because I could feel the acid dripping from my hair. My hair was quite long and was about to be in contact with my back. So basically my whole back was covered in acid. And the bottles we were given was only 5 milliliters, but I could feel my whole back drenched. MT pulled EK by the arm and forced him outside the lab, while MT brought me to the bathroom to wash away the acid that is probably already eating my flesh right now. Scary as S, like snakes slithering on your back. I got rinsed and had a few spots on my back and got cream applied from the general office. My mother fetched me home to see a doctor. Nothing fatal, really. The next day after the lab lesson, I was called to DM's office with EK and EM, MT and MF. My mother couldn't be there if she got a part-time at a supermarket. DM, according to reports from MT, as well as some of EK's classmates, your child splattered acid over and got outbursts of anger in class. EM, so does that seem to be a problem? Why not just ask to not sit in front of EK then? Excuse me, it's not like I can change my own seat. If I could, then I definitely would, because I wouldn't want to be around EK. Nevertheless, your son is hurt and reacted aggressively against a teacher. We have conducted 5 days in house suspension, basically just detention between 7:30 to 6 p.m. So I've been for a game, but that works too, I guess. EM's face was red and EK still had that whatever look on his face. I'm just still blankly laughing in my head. EM and EK and me were told to leave while MT and FT remained to do some writings on EK's report book or something. As we go out of DM's office, EM just slaps me on the cheek, leaving a red mark on my cheek. EM yells, "Why did you get my son suspended?" Now, I'm a shy, quiet girl, and I never get in situations like this, so I'm quite slightly baffled, thinking of what to say. The EM simply gives me another slap, and I fall to the ground. I'm about to break into tears at that point, when DM storms out of his office, loudly asks, "EM, EK, you need to leave now." EM still had the courage screaming DM's ears, "It's still her fault. My son is in suspension." DM was about to call security at that point, when EM and FT also came out and asked, "What is going on here?" EM screams, "This is the absolute worst discipline master I've ever seen. You made my son receive detention when this." DM cut her off, quietly said, "Ma'am, you have one last chance to get out of the school grounds before I expose child." EM says with absolute confidence, "Can't do that. I really don't think DM can, because by school law, school is mandatory, though I guess EK can be moved to another school." 2 security guards at school gate come up and ask what's happening. DM simply asked to take EM and EK away, and the security guards dragged them out of the school. All the while, EM was calling DM out of unfair discipline, and for this whole time, EK said that "I don't give a about anything." Still look on his face, though, other than a few devil smiles thrown out randomly. I was completely fine after that, and the acid burns left a few weeks later. Last I heard, EK was transferred to a private school. Probably didn't get his 5-day suspension. I heard rumours that private schools gave discipline cases based on income from family, so he probably is going to be hell for the students in that school because his parents are quite well off. Edit. A lot of people asking why I didn't charge EM. If I could relieve that day, I would definitely charge her for everything. Back then, I was too kind-hearted and had no idea of any political matters. Granted, I could have asked DM about it, but I really just wanted to put out that day aside, pretending that it never happened after I'd healed. Edit 2. Many people are asking what country exists where people can be held for 12 hours and canned. I live in Singapore and this stuff exists. Alright, so that is the end of Reddit entitled Parents 2 with Burning so far. The Reddit entitled 3 Parents will be out soon, I guess.